This is kvci.blogspot.com, YouTube, Boston G.B.R. This morning I listened to the Honorable Jack Kingston on a local radio station, 105.9 FM, and I listened to him. My question goes out to all the people here in Valdosta, Lowndes County, and the state of Georgia in general. How can our elected officials, in good conscience, consistently be in the company of, speak ill of the Commander-in-Chief of our armed forces, especially here in Valdosta, Lowndes County, in the state of Georgia, wherein we have military personnel who are Democrats, Republicans, Christians, Muslims, Jews, Hindu, and others, and atheists. Yet the venom that we hear today across our nation and around the world are unprecedented in the history of this republic. I can only wonder that this unity that must be among the airmen at the Moody Air Force Base. Yes, the young men and women at Moody Air Force Base must listen to the rhetoric that we hear on television by Rush Limbaugh, Glenn Beck, Star Parker, Cal Thomas, who are most of the writers in all South Georgia newspapers. How do those who supported this president, who wearing the uniform and have had friends injured and killed on foreign battlefields, I can only wonder how they feel in uniform. Then to hear retired military commissioned officers, all the way up through the ranks of general, to just down our sons and daughters, Commander-in-Chief, which they have a right to do. But I just humbly say I'm glad that I never bowed to doing that to any other presidents. And I thank God that little is recorded in history wherein black African American and white right people ever use such venom against any president, against any of all 43 other white male presidents. It just didn't happen and is not recorded in the annals of history as is now being done. And so I close this out today by saying, as a retired military veteran, how can we ask our sons and daughters to go fight on foreign battlefields as we watch the venom thrust upon the first black African American president of these United States of America? Would it not be more appropriate for our sons and daughters to keep on civilian clothes and fight here in the homeland, so our newspapers and television and radio station would be fair and balanced, and wherein those who control the mega bucks will not control the election process by not publishing news releases from people who are not from their political party. So the Honorable Jack Kingston, I want to say to you, you often frequent Valdosta and Lowndes County. When was the last time, my beautiful brother, that you really addressed the black side or the white right side of your community and represent all of the people? And why do you, my beautiful brother, why do you allow Moody Air Force Base, for whatever reason? I know the building is being renovated, but I talked to lieutenants all the way up to lieutenant colonels and captains and majors and black enlisted people who questioning why there are no picture of the first black African American president at wing headquarters in the chain of command on the first floor. Just a question. Just a question. Just a question. This is a retired military veteran, and we are either going to do what is right or we're going to prove to the world that America put words on paper, but will not put them in action when it comes to being fair and truly balanced in 2012. And both black and white right, along with other people, we believe that it is indeed time for a change. To all the men and women in uniform, regardless of who you are, regardless of what city you're from, everybody in Valdosta, do not approve of our elected officials being on radio stations and consistently condemning the commander-in-chief of those who are fighting our wars on foreign battlefields. It just don't make sense. We were to respect the office of president. This is George Boston Rhynes. I love this nation, and because I love it, it's my responsibility, it's my duty to continue to defend it, although my uniform is in the closet. Bye-bye. We go.